Hi guys, Will Dean here from Idea to Reality. Today I'm coming to you with another book review. The book review is on Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This is probably one of the best selling personal finance books ever made. I believe that the goal of this book is to share financial and investment secrets by way of short stories or fables. And the short story that he tells us this through is one that we can all relate to in having a rich dad and a poor dad. This doesn't mean he had two fathers, it means he had two father figures. So he had his poor dad, who was his biological father, who was an educated man and worked for money. Then he had his rich dad, who was his best friend's father, who had money work for him. And Robert Kiyosaki says that this is the one thing that determines rich and poor, is that the poor work for money and the rich have money work for them. I understand that this isn't the quick, easy answer to getting rich that we all want when we read these books. But later on in the book he breaks down it in more actionable terms. He says that the goal is to take your normal income, your salary, and turn it into passive and portfolio income. What's passive income? Passive income is any income from the real estate industry, so buying, selling houses, buying, renting houses, anything of that nature. Then what is portfolio income? Portfolio income is any on-paper assets that you have, so stocks and bonds. What was interesting is that he mentioned that Bill Gates, the majority of his wealth is from portfolio income, from his shares in Microsoft. And he's kind of at the top of the game because he goes to sleep, and when he wakes up he's made more money from portfolio income than we can think about making in a lifetime. So that's the goal. So, again, I found this very relatable because I sit there reading the book and think, oh, I know someone like that, and I know someone with the mindset like that. And that's the key, is that wealth and poor is just a mindset. It's not hereditary like it used to be. We can develop the wealthy mindset to become wealthy, and that's what I believe that this book helps you do. He gives you diagrams that you can work with about cash flow. What's cash flow? Cash flow is the income and outgoings of your money, what journey it travels on. And he gives you tips to not pay as much tax or just to make the money count and last longer. The key in the book is, he says, the goal is to change your liabilities into assets. The majority of society think that a house is their biggest investment in life. The reality is, it's the biggest liability. Why is this? Because an investment, you put money in to get money out. A house is a constant expense, so that is a liability. I'm not saying don't go out and buy a house, because that's what we all aim to do, but it's just thinking how things are rather than how society tells us they are. But definitely this is a must-have in your personal finance collection. A 9 out of 10, I'll give it 9 out of 10. I'll leave a link in the description below on where I got the book from. Definitely grab yourself a copy. But leave your comments and thoughts on this book review, and give any suggestions to a book that you think I'd enjoy or be good for me to review. Have a great week. Thank you.